My wax friends, welcome to my channel. I know some of you wanted to see kind of how I store my wax and some of my soap stuff. I've been moving furniture around because I'm getting some new pieces and um, that allowed me to use a different piece of furniture to house my wax. So I'm kind of like moving in, so to speak. But this will give you a general idea of how I intend and how I have been or is storing my wax. Um, this is my closet, and I've shown this part of it before in my warmer video. There's some candles from Party Light there, some bears and stuff like that. And then here on this shelf is like my Super Tarts flowers. And in the back is my Sassy Girl Aroma loaves. And I'm fixing to rebag this. This is my Lasting Scents loaf, and I mean, and it's double bag, and the oil is just like crazy. This is my box I just got from Rose. And back here is where I normally keep my bakery bags. So this is Pink Teas. And this row here is pretty much vintage chic scents. And there's some dusting, angel dust from Waxy Lady. This is my front porch. And then here's Tiffany candles. And then I took a lot of the candles from the keeping room and I just stored them in here like that. So it's over there. So yeah, it was fuller in here, but I've been pulling stuff down because I just want to trim my wax collection down. So I'm gonna go through these phases where I don't feel like I have enough, and I feel like my collection got too skimpy, and then I start buying a lot, and then I wind up kind of overdoing it. And I'm just to a place where I'm shifting my focus to something else and changing my priorities. And so I'm just gonna just trim it down because I've, with the exception of the last 2 days, I melt every day at least 4 warmers, and I have not made a dent in my collection. And that's after the destashes that I've already done, and I've done a significant number of them and still can't seem to get it down. So that's just a clear indicator that I have way too much. So I'm going to trim it down a little bit more, and hopefully I'll find common ground with it. And keep in mind, as I'm showing you this video, I have a sweet sage order. I have a Super Tarts order. I have a 30th Street flash sale and something else that's to come. So yeah, I've already had that kind of talk with myself. Enough is enough. So yeah, I have 2 more orders that I'm just going to keep quiet about. This is where I store my bakery bags and cello bags and things of that nature. That's my granddaughter's monitor. And these are some like spare bags that come from other vendors, and I just recycle them. Some thank you cards. These lids here goes with these cups where I can, and they're number 5, I believe. And that's how I share scoopables. And so yes, and then here's the little spoons and the labeler that I need to get tape for. So that's what's in there. And then back here in this box is where I have my open pack of tea lights, more gift cards, gift boxes, stuff like that. And then down here is just some spare tea lights. And then in this box is candles from the keeping room. And down here is a hot wax. I'm going to lay this off because I'm going to go through this and see what I'm selling. And then I just have a thing where I don't like to. This is my giveaway box that I've been working on, and I really need to get on with it. Over here is like Lush and bath bombs, and yeah, stuff like that. And down there is packing peanuts and things like that I keep. And I'm a simmer, if you guys didn't know that. And then over here on my desk is like some of the stuff that I'm pulling to sell. It's an Illusion Lowe's, Sunbathing Garden, Better Homes and Gardens. Just trimming it up, folks. All right, what we have here over here is more candles from the keeping room. And these are my Regional C's, extra printer, stuff you don't give two farts about, I'm sure. And here is my Sassy Girl Aroma. And I'm going to be going through those and getting rid of some of those so that they can... this is my Fall Melts box that I did a video on. I've been adding things to it. Oh, this box is about to... Hold on, guys. Alright, then over here is my shelf. I intend to get the fall candles. I'm just waiting for another 2 for $22. And so I get these from Bath and Body Works. When I go in the store and I buy a certain number of candles, I just request these crates from them, candle holders, and they seem to keep the candles secure, and I like them. So it's like that vanilla chai candle and stuff like that is what I would like to have. And I used to have an extensive, this time the year before, I had a good bit of candles. But again, I just get overwhelmed by it, and I actually use mine, and the ones that I didn't use, I destashed them. In this box here, which actually came from Heavenly Apothecary, I have 30 street wax scent shots in there. And then here are just miscellaneous things. This is from Farm Huzzy. This is like a sleepy time, but the sleep spray from Bath and Body Works. And then that's something, lotion, Lush, Snow Fairy. And then on the second shelf, here's a soap from Ariel's Secret Garden. And then here's a body butter, sugar scrub. Leslie sent this, and my oldest son thought it was a great idea to put a piece of wax, hot wax on here, and it melted this. But this is from Mad City Soap. These are bath truffles from the Canadian Soaper. Sugar bubbles. I love Crabtree and Evelyn. And then here's some bath bombs and things like that. And then in here, just a minute, is more candles from the keeping room. Yeah. And then over here, just some journals that I have not made any entries in. In this jar I got from Pier 1. And my vintage chic scents, little 1 ounce scent shot cups, and some of the larger individually wrapped flowers. And I need some chalk so I can put that on there. This is Front Porch, all of it that I have, and it needs a home. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put it. And just then down here is, this came from Miss Vanetta, and I do keep my cards. I try to, for my wax friends. Just put that right there. And then this is a warmer from Scentsy. And in here it's just, again, I'm kind of like moving in. So, but this is a piece of soap that needs to get a cello bag from Missouri River. And that's just a piece that I cut in two. Here's Happy James soap. This box is mainly for Mona Lisa. Just ordered some things. So you can see why I may be feeling slightly overwhelmed. I don't do the hoarding thing. I like stuff, I like acquiring things, but I have like this personal limit. And I think once I reach that place, I start clamming up or something. So, and I'm just someone that I don't like just stuff sitting, it's not being used, pass it on. And this is more, that's one of my favorite scrubs. It's Toxic Earth. More Bathing Garden, Mona Lisa. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. And this is my clamshell drawer. So that's what I'm going to use this area mainly for. And that's Better Homes and Gardens. More Better Homes and Gardens and Scent Sensationals. The Bathing Garden. It's crazy because I started out just maybe 3 or so months ago. I had 3 or 4 rows of these, but I've really trimmed my Bathing Garden down. This is Super Tarts, Scentsy, and then this is just miscellaneous. One Mona Lisa, Bathing Garden, Super Tarts. So, then I put in this mesh bag my Party Light. Then this is the next drawer. And this is my 30th Street. And I have a flash set. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. This is Derriere, and I'm on her custom waiting list. I'm also on Long King Primitives custom list. And I'm on Glitterati's fall custom list. And that's it for custom lists, because I find that when your name is called, you don't always have money. So that's the only kind of fizzle to the idea of pre-signing up. Because if you just don't have something automatically stored for like a wax budget, then your name may be called at an inconvenient time. This is the last bit of my Rose Girls and Snuff My Tarts, but I'll have more coming. This is my Lasting Scents box. Love that. Jeez. If I could get 2 large flat rate boxes full, I'd be happy. Speezies. And this is just like a large flat rate of all type of vendor scent shots. So this is Super Tarts. This is Sugar and Spice, Rainbow Melt, Ethereal Glow, Waxy Lady. What's this? More 30th Street. Butterfly Lane back here, who's now open. Well, she's not like open at this moment, but she decided, not to close permanently or whatever. And I've been seeing where she has been adding like on a weekly basis. And then you can order for that day, and then she closes it again. And then this is my Glitterati box. So yeah, I think I've shown you guys everything. Yeah. So that's my whole. Then there's my vintage chic, and then I have vintage chic here where I need to do a video on it, and then some Missouri River that came in. Here's where I'm getting ready to do a video for Cozy Moments. I ordered the posted chest. I'm just showing everything. And again, I'm just pulling things and getting them ready to build 2 or 3 lots. I'm also going to do a soap lot because soap in itself, I think, can last for a long period of time. The bath bombs concerns me, so I'm going to start going ahead and getting rid of those while they're still fresh and usable and all that good stuff. If I don't use them within a certain amount of time, pass them on. Always can be bought over, bought again from another vendor and all that stuff. So, yeah. And just so you know, like my cards I get from my wax friends or vendors or whatever, I do keep them. So that's it. There's really nothing more to show. Like I said, I do have about 5 floating orders out there. And then I'm on 3 customs, and that's it. That's it, folks. I don't wear myself out with the wax a little bit, so I'm going to definitely pull back and get my collection in a much more manageable place. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.